All right, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. 2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Oh, yes! Whoa! Look at that outfit! Look at his arm! It's all charred or something. Is it like Shikatek arm? It is a city in the sky. Oh man, so they did go up into the sky. Oh, there's still stasis? Oh, you can go through objects with this like water power? Link's hair was long. I think he was trying to get the Ganondorf main. Is it a new world or is it like... Curious. Hey, next year. Cool. End of next year, March.
So,
what are we thinking?
what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Definitely. Okay, we're back, and now we're going to analyze this Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel gameplay that we got at the Nintendo Direct today. You probably just watched my reactions to it, and I actually I've been away for almost 2 hours, and so now I'm just about to go through it again, and just over those 2 hours, just been thinking about the trailer. I've only seen it once, that one time when I gave my reaction, and just been thinking about you know, what my feelings are initially. It looked like Link falling from the sky at the beginning. Let's just, you know what, actually, let's just start this. Let's just see. We go through here. So it's like Ganondorf is like summoning this red, more like the Malice or something like that. And Zelda's falling. Don't know why. So right here, we got Link falling from the sky. It's very similar to like from Skyward Sword, where they have the scene of Link falling from the sky. So floating islands, that's really cool. So you're gonna be able to explore the sky, and I imagine that means the terrain on the ground will all stay the same. How much of it will you be able to explore? That's still unconfirmed, and I would like to know, because are we going to be able to explore the whole world, or are they going to have it more like a smaller area down below? And they've changed a bit of the terrain, or changed the camps and the objects that are on the map. And now you also have the sky, so there's a bit more depth instead of how vast and how wide it is. You got Link falling. By the way, outfit very different. You know, you got the green side thing. I don't even know what you'd call it, but basically he's more naked than he has clothes on. And he's got his like mechanical, weirdly transformed arm. I don't know, I say mechanical, but it's actually kind of, it just looks like Shikatek on like a black arm. We get a close-up a little later. Link also has really long hair. He's gone full wild at this point. Then we got Link gliding down. His hair might be tied up or a little bit different there. Got some warmer boots on. Imagine if they're keeping the temperature gauge that, you know, it'll be colder up in the sky. We got some islands up top there. Don't know if this is like a building or like a building on another island. First thought is, you know, all very similar in how all the islands look. I don't see different silhouettes. Kind of, I'm thinking like Wind Waker when you see the different islands in the distance, and you get like Dragon Roost Island is this tall pillar of an island, and then you get a different island that like you'll go to what's the other one? Forest Haven. There's like 2 islands that are really close together, so you can kind of tell from a distance what they are. I don't know if they're going to have something like that here, or how much land there is in the sky, or if it's just a small cluster. Like, I'm really curious to find out. So we got Link running along. Birds, clouds. I love the way they have the clouds kind of clustering around the island. So they just kind of, it feels like they're resting on the clouds a little bit more, even if they're not. Not much to glean from that. Wait, what was that? So then this thing, very Sheikah Eye themed. I have a feeling those acorns on its shoulders are going to be weak spots. And then there's like some little glowing emblem in the middle here. Not sure what that will indicate. But it seems to have like floating hands down below here. You see it really quick. Something else I noticed was, so we got this camp here, right? We got this little camp, and as we continue, see it goes up because it's one of those big rock talus enemies from the first game. Looks like a lot of the same enemies are coming back, but look at the bokoblins. They got huge horns, like really big horns. Before they were these little stubby things. So how much further into the future? It's a sequel, so it is after the first game. So how much later? How much has the world changed? Are these the bokoblins that were in the first game and now they've grown a bit? They're becoming, is this how they become, do they become moblins? Or like what happens here? I'm really curious. Like, why do they have giant horns? Why are they so horny? Oh, then we got the hand transforming. So something happens to Link here where his arm just like transforms, and like I noticed the nails are really long, so I don't think it's just like a color change. I think he is actually like acquiring, somehow his arm is being replaced by some other magical being. Ooh, and I never really paid attention before, so we're gonna see him use a power here. And that's what I wanted to see. It looks like he's using his hand. So he's not using the Sheikah tablet, he's using his hand. So Nintendo Power Glove 2.0 confirmed. That'll be launching with this game. But like that will be very interesting to see if they like have a collector's edition with a glove. that'd be funny. So he freezes it in time, which we had that ability in the first game, so that's not really exciting. That kind of made me go, oh, I hope we don't have all the same abilities. But then after that, it looks like it's doing something different here. Everything's going black and white in this little warpy area, and you can kind of see almost like a transparent hologram of the other spiky balls behind, and they're like connected. I'm not exactly sure how that is like made, how that works. Like, what is it before? I gotta see. Yeah, it's right when he activates this, then it has the other ones appear behind it. Now, I'm not sure why. So then he shoots it off. It follows the other ones. I don't know how that'll work. That's very interesting. You'll notice the moblin here has like a big rock helmet or something, not a huge horn. Interesting too. What do we have in the distance here? Another big rock helmet moblin. A couple bokoblins with their long horns. I just find it weird that it goes from, maybe I'm lingering on this too long, but it's weird that it goes from color here, and then he shoots this thing off. It is some kind of time ability. I'm just not sure if it's going to be working the exact same as the first game. Because then you continue, and then it just goes into the black and white, or more faded color. Some kind of worm thing coming from the sky. Looks like a weak spot right here, some kind of sack. What is Link using there? Is that a weapon? Is that like a... Is that a gun shield? Is it going to be like some rock face that like shoots out? It looks like it would have like a gun. Did he use it at the beginning of this? Oh, he did. Look at that. So it's like this worm with a center spot that's really weak. Okay, that's cool. Or I imagine it's the weak spot. Yeah, maybe I should be going through this a little bit slower. We'll go half speed. So that was a flamethrower shield, is what it looked like. It was lighting this thing on fire with his shield. Then we see water kind of absorbing up into a drop and then shooting up. So I'm wondering, are there going to be, so either A, that's him acquiring this ability down below, acquires it, or is this going to be an ability that you have to get a charge for, and then this is how you acquire, like, I get 1 charge of this water ability? Or what the one I think it actually is there's going to be spots around the world that send you up into the sky, and this is how it happens. You find a special pool of water on the ground, you activate it, Link gets absorbed into the water, and then you see it go like this, you go, like, it gets all absorbed up into the drop, and then shoots up into the sky, and then it becomes Link, and then he gets stuck in there and absorbs up into the top of the ground, and I think that's how it's going to work. But man, look at his hair. Full wild. So then we got a view of the land. Tall mushrooms down below. Terrain, like, nothing stands out as abnormal. All the islands, same colored trees. Not a lot of variation there, I think. So that's where I want to see more. I want to see if the islands in the sky are actually varied. Like, are there different regions of islands in the sky? Are there some that have red trees? Or are they all going to have the yellow trees? Are they all going to be themed the same, and the islands in the sky are its own one zone? That'd be interesting. I'm fine either way. Oh, we got some more of those acorn things down here that were on the shoulders of that one enemy. So maybe they're not a weak spot. Maybe it's just a light, but very interesting. So clearly is an enemy for, or a creature, or some kind of character for the sky. Then we got Hyrule Castle, which we're familiar with from the first game. Starting to break apart, go up into the air, falling apart all over the place. Oh, great. See that red malice that was being summoned by Ganon at the beginning, shooting him up into the sky. It's starting to lift the whole palace. And I'm wondering if that's going to be to stop people from accessing it right away. Like, are they going to go with the same approach as the first game? Are you going to be able to go straight to the castle, or are they wanting you to go through dungeons? And, like, maybe you'll still have a freedom of which dungeon you do in which order, but you still got to do all the dungeons before you fight Ganon, or you fight whatever the final boss is, and you fight in the castle. Then you can see it held up in the sky there. You see all the environment. Immediately, I don't see anything abnormal. I don't see anything weird or different. Looks like the world we've come to know in the first game. There will be reused, like, assets and everything. That's totally fine. That's... Majora's Mask is one of my favorite Zelda games. So... Oh, I forgot I was on half speed. I was wondering why this scene is lingering for so long. And so then, yeah, that's about it. I'm excited. I want to know more. I want to know more about... kind of just about the abilities. What's different? Is it dungeons? Like, what's their focus on this game? I guess that's what I really want to know. What is their focus while they build this game? Is it to give you a great story? Is it to give you freedom to do whatever you want? Is it to just give you more land to uncover and more areas to explore? Well, any of those answers, I'll still be excited, but I really want to know what the focus is here. Because I know it started out as a DLC, and then it became something bigger, they said. So is this going to feel like a DLC, or is it going to feel like a sequel? We'll have to wait to find out. Until then, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.